Okay. Hey everybody. Um I wanted to do this live for a while now, and I am just now doing it because I decided I wasn't going to wait for somebody else and I was just going to do it. So, for anybody, and this is directly related to homesteading. Come here. Oh, hold on. Look, you're the buddy. Oh, am I reconnected? Am I live? Hold on. I got to see if I have to connect it to my phone. Hold on one second. You're okay. You're just not running, dude. You're just not running. He wants to run so bad. Hold on, I gotta see. Am I reconnected? Am I live? Hold on, I gotta see. I gotta see if I have to connect it to my phone. Hold on one second. You're okay. You're just not running, dude. You're just not running. You know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna come over. I'm gonna connect it to my phone instead. Because I look at the quality. The audio seems okay. Say hi to me if you're here. I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna connect it to my hotspot instead of my internet because I'm outside and it's not like as good as it should be. So um, let me go over here. Okay. Is it better now? All right. So I wanted to do this live stream for a while now, and it is directly related to like farming goats and everything, but it's also related to a growing crisis that we have in the United States, and that growing crisis is the opioid pandemic or overdose situations or whatever you might have it. So, um, I guess I want to start with like my personal story. So my daughter's father passed away on the 27th of May, um, because of an overdose of fentanyl. And when we were married, I've got my dog here. So if you see me juggling, it's because I've got him. He wants to be outside. But when we were married, we dealt with a lot of like, and even after we left, I put him through rehab. He was in the methadone management program. He was in and out of rehabs and outpatient treatments and all sorts of different things, and nothing ever worked for him. And I don't think that he's alone in that, because I have seen so many people over the last years, so many people have lost their lives um, because of overdosing, because of fentanyl. And it's not even like it's not even, you're not running, dude. It's not even like fentanyl is like being put in drugs. Like, yeah, it is, but most of the time these fentanyl overdoses, from what I've seen, are from people who are intentionally using fentanyl, because it's cheaper, it's easier to get, than some of the other things. So I want to tell you about about a nonprofit that's really, really cool that I have been working with since they came in existence. I actually met them from the Homestead and Sustainability Facebook group that I run. Um, uh, but um, she's local, and it's in Niagara County, New York. Come here, come here, come on. You can sit up here with me. Come on, come on, buddy. Get up here. Oh, yeah, right there's fine too. Hank wants to say hi. Actually, he doesn't. He's like 25% husky, and he 125% wants to run around right now. He does not want to be sitting still. But this is so cool because what it is they're trying to create um, a supportive living situation for people who come out of treatment. So they come out of rehab, and after they come out of rehab, there's like right now, people go into rehab, they come out, and they go right back to where they started, and they might stay clean a little bit, but like they end up using again, and then it's a revolving door in the rehab. And then when people do want to get clean, there are no beds for people because um, it's this revolving door. It's the same people that are coming in and using it. And then there's more, I guess, customers to the rehabs, right? They don't have a shortage of customers. But with this, instead of people leaving the rehab and then, um, just cycling back through the rehab, they can leave the rehab. And instead of going to like a halfway house or something, they go to the healing ranch. And what the healing ranch it's just what it sounds like. It's like a farm, and they learn through um, stop. They learn through different they learn different sustainability methods, and it breaks that revolving door so that it opens up more beds and more people are actually being clean. So really quick, I want to show you, and I wish that I could have gotten one of the board members on here with me because it's really cool. But I actually see here. I actually went and I asked ChatGPT to look up some different things that people have done for these studies. So in the UK from 2011 to 2016, they had done something like this, and they found a 20 to 50% reduction in relapse rates from the farm care. 20 to 50% reduction. They had this one right here, nature-based therapy, okay, in the US from 2016 to 2018, increased treatment retention by 25%, enhanced dopamine regulation and emotional stability through nature and gardening engagement. So there are two right there. The VA, this was addiction and PTSD, 75% program retention, lower relapse, job readiness and emotional well-being. One in Italy, so from 2008 to 2015, less than 10% relapse rates in multi-year follow-ups. Long-term community-based model with animal care, farming, and trade training. This is, it's relatively new, right? A lot of things in addiction studies are relatively new. Stop. He wants to run so bad. So a lot of things in addiction studies are relatively new, but these are they're working, right? The American Horticulture Therapy Association. So they see improvements in self-regulation, and they're still active in this program. So I had asked, it said 20 to 50% reduction in relapse rates depending on the care farm. A program that offers structured daily routines. So you guys know, like if you have a farm, you have a structure, right? You have to wake up. You have to feed the animals. You have to milk the animals. You have to collect eggs. You have to clean out pens. You have to do all these different things. You're too busy to be doing a lot of this stuff. Longer involvement, several months or more, was linked to lower relapse. Short-term or once a day farms saw less drastic changes. So basically what it would be is somebody living on a farm. And if anybody has like experienced like getting clean through farm care, let me know in the comments here. But like, yeah. Animal care. So goats, horses, chickens had higher emotional healing income or outcomes than plant only. Community support. So if they've got peer support, group discussions, and mentorship, and some care. Okay, so follow-up support after the program ended had lower relapse rates. So basically, come here, Hank. You don't need to be taking off. So he wants to run so bad. So basically, with the healing ranch, what they're looking to do is create, hi buddy, hi buddy, they want to create a program that allows them to help people in a better way. This program does not exist yet. The Healing Ranch exists. It's a LLC that was founded, but they're looking to raise money. And what they're going to do is they're going to build this in Niagara County, and Niagara County in New York State in the US. And it's going to be, like they'll be able to self-fund a lot of the things through, I just gave a thumbs up. I don't think I did that. They'll be able to self-fund a lot of the things through like meat and egg sales and, whatever farm work they do, um, once they get up and running. But I think that this is something that a lot of places they don't really know that they exist. Like a lot of places don't, a lot of people don't have a place like this that exists, I guess. And if you can take those relapse rates, and some of those rates were like, less than 10% relapse rate. And as of right now, hold on a second, let me look at the statistics here right now. So as of right now, 40 to 60% of people, 40 to 60% of people after treatment relapse after the first year of treatment. That's not counting people that relapse after the second year of treatment or third year. But in the first year, more than half of people, let's say roughly half the people that go into treatment, get out and they use again. And some of these programs just don't work. So I was talking to a friend that was a friend of my ex-husband's. I was talking to a friend who was actually a farmer. I did not know that he is in recovery, but he was telling me that he tried all the programs. He tried NA and AA and rehabs and you name it. He did the 12 steps. Like he tried everything and nothing would help him until he started farming. And then he just didn't have time for it anymore, I guess. Why are we on the table, dude? Hank. Hank Williams, get over here. Come here. He wants to run so bad, but he runs and he doesn't come back. So, yes, don't you? So, that's something that I just wanted to share with you guys. They do have a link. They do have a link. If you go to at the Healing Ranch on Venmo, you can donate if you want to donate that way. We are doing um, an event in Lockport, New York. I'm really excited about this. It's gonna be cool. We have like a petting area, like a companion therapy ship healing thing for the goats, where the goats can, people can come and cuddle the goats. They can get food. There's a memory table. So we've got that going on in Lockport on I'm sorry, August 24th on Sunday from 4 to 8. But oh, you were so sad. Yeah, I just wanted to come on and tell you guys about that because I think that it's something that is it's going to be really, really cool to have this. I'm really excited to be a part of it. I'm excited to be helping them fundraise. I'm excited to have this come into existence. There's a ton of research that backs that it works. And if we could get more places like this around the country where people could just go in and start farming, start working with animals, start planting gardens. They leave with sustainable skills. They leave and they know how to have a garden. They know how to sustain themselves without doing things that their brains are hardwired to do. Um, and then, you kind of get it from both ends, right? So you have the end that's like prevention, like let's not do it, and then you have the end that's fixing it. And eventually I feel like we can get this under control, and more people don't have to lose their dads or their moms. Telling my little girl that her daughter or her I'm sorry, telling my little girl that her dad was gone and that she'd never be able to see him again was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. So, right, Hankers? Look at Hank's eyes. You can't really see him. He's got blue and brown eyes. Why can't you really see blue in the camera? Got it in both eyes. Can't really see it though. You want to run so bad, don't you? He wants to run and hang out with goats and chase goats because he's an Australian Shepherd Husky mix. So he wants to run and he wants to chase goats. It's like literally in his DNA. He's so excited right now. He's like, I smell goats. I want to get them. I want to chase them. But yeah, I'm going to end this now and I will see you guys all later. Thank you for tuning in. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave a question in the comments. And then I think I've got, let me see here really quick. Hold on, before I leave, this is their Venmo link. And if you would like to donate, this is their nonprofit Venmo link. The more donations that they can get, and I'll live stream the event that we do by the way too. I'll go like mobile live stream and live stream the event that we do. I think it'll be really, really good to have that. But the more donations they can get, the sooner they can get this up and running, the sooner they can start helping people. And then if people see this going, then other people will start their own. Like if you live in a different area and you're like, hey, I should do something like this, like, you could start one too, or, get it funded, get, more things like this can exist. And then less bad situations like that will exist. So that's all I have for you today. Sorry, it was kind of bad with the tech. I decided I was going to go outside and maybe that wasn't the best idea. But now I know. I did a speed test and it said it was fine, but I guess it really wasn't. But I will see you guys all later. I think I'm going to be doing a live at some point in time talking about how to make money on goats because I was asked to do that. And then talking about grants. I'm going to make a video. It probably won't be a live, but I'll make a video talking about how, like, some things that the government will actually give you if you apply for it and qualify for your farm. And it's not a handout. It's like it's a program.